Hi, I'm Tony Momrelle, and today I'm going to be speaking about who I am, also the things that I've done in terms of my projects and my album, Keep Pushing.
Remember that I am here.
Some of my earliest memories of discovering my musical ability. I guess maybe when I was at the age of, I want to say like 6 or 7, me and my sister used to go to my grandparents' church. We had to go and, sing some songs. I hated it, but I guess at that age, I got my feet wet and, I had to sing. And my parents and my grandparents felt like, oh, he's got the makings of, he can be an artist or an entertainer.
Time and time again, try to ignore it and pretend, but you and I got something special going on.
The artists that I've worked with over the last decade, I've worked with Gloria Estefan. I've worked with Robert Palmer, Celine Dion, something with Elton John. Take That, Gary Barlow, Whitney Houston. There's probably loads more names. I just can't remember them off the top of my head, but quite a few. So the projects that I've been involved with over the last few years, in 2000, the year 2000, I was at 2 projects actually coincide at the same time. I was asked by a friend of mine who was in the band Incognito at the time, and he asked me if I was able to come to the studio because Bluey, the founder of Incognito, was about to record a new album, and they were looking for, someone to come in and do some vocal arranging as well as some additional background vocals on this record. So I jumped at the chance because Incognito's music was quite intricate and it does stretch you musically, and so I thought it would be a challenge to do something like that, which was different for me. And I went to the studio, met Bluey and the gang, and let's say the rest is history. I got into the studio and started to sing, and on the mic and everything else, and Bluey was in the control room with the engineers, and he stopped the recording and came out and went, yes, this is the voice that I've been looking for. Bluey bumped into Sade, who was in the next studio auditioning for a brand new member of her band. And he went through the extensive list, got to the last page and said, the guy that you want, his name isn't on the page. And not that he would know about this, but I'm actually wanting him for my band, and his name's Tony Momrelle.
The storms may come and the sky may fall, but in the midst of all the madness, yes, through it all.
My current album, Keep Pushing. When it came to the concept of the idea of it, I wanted something that was going to be positive as well as something that was going to be uplifting. And in places it would challenge you, but it would still have a good feel factor. And I wanted to encompass some of the old sounds and influences that I grew up listening to within this record, but just give it a slight modern touch. That's how the concept of Keep Pushing came about. Do I have a favourite song on the album? And why, and what does it mean to me? I think it's really difficult to say because I do love the opening number, which is Keep Pushing. It's a song it's got so much energy, and it's all about momentum. And actually the whole record is about momentum. You'll find within each song there will be a reference about moving forward or overcoming an obstacle or reaching out. They're all connected. And I think the opening song, Keep Pushing itself, it features an American artist by the name of Talib Kweli, who's an incredible rap artist. He's been around for many years. It was a blessing and an honor to have him on this particular record with me. It's all about moving forward, and I guess that song, as well as the closing song, Remember, which is just me and a piano and some strings, and it just, I guess it encompasses the whole message again about moving forward, as well as the message of hope. And if you're in despair, that there's still a light at the end of the tunnel. So it kind of starts with Keep Pushing with this triumphant sound, and it finishes with something about remember, the whole process kind of thing. So I think those are the two. But the album, to be honest with you, if I played some of the stuff back, I would probably say, oh, this one, I love this one. Now I'm thinking of Pick Me Up, which is another song that's, full of summer, full of great energy. So it's really difficult, but for now I'm going to say keep pushing and remember. So this album is, you know, it's an album that for me, I think it really speaks about where I am now, and me going out and doing a solo record is something that I've always wanted to do. It was on the cards, and I think now this is the right time, and it's representing the stuff that I want to speak about. So Keep Pushing is about a journey, but at the same time it's full of great music, and I'm hoping that people receive it well. I can't wait to perform it. The touring side of it all has been an eye-opener. I've been extensively pushing this record, pardon the pun. I've been pushing this record very hard. The first thing that I did once the record was out was I played live at Hyde Park, and it was for Radio 2 proms, and it was incredible because I was put onto their introducing stage, BBC introducing stage, and I was able to bring my whole band and perform there, and that went out live on the radio as well as that was filmed. And then from there, I went on and did the Cheltenham Jazz Festival, which I was asked again by the BBC guys to, if I would partake in two things. First of all, for me to do my own solo show, which was a huge success, but then also to do Friday Night is Music Night, which is something that is broadcasted live on radio, and that was with the BBC Art Orchestra. And that was incredible. That was a 70-piece symphony orchestra with Guy Barker's big band celebrating the music of Quincy Jones. So I was, you know, asked to do that. And then off the back of that, I ended up doing some more shows around Europe and promoting this record, as well as I was asked to do and join the legendary Earth, Wind and Fire on their UK arena tour. And things have been moving from strength to strength. So the last year has been a bit of a roller coaster because of my time and the things that I've been doing. But at the same time, it's been an eye-opener to see how people have received this record and to see what I'm like live. And it's been an incredible journey, and the journey continues.